Hi everybody. In our classes we have students who are just starting out as well as students who have been in the system for a long time. What I'm going to go through here may be old hat to some of you. Others have not seen this before, and it will be helpful to you in submitting your files. Now, we usually submit our files as PDFs. Sometimes, we use Photoshop files, sometimes Illustrator or DocX files. But this demonstration is specifically for PDF files. Now, our classroom environment has a limited amount of space, so we want to try and keep our file sizes 10 megabytes or smaller. Now, I realize that in some classes it's difficult to do that. That's a target range. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit bigger. Sometimes, most of the time, they're going to be a lot smaller. But that saves everybody download time and gives us more room if we keep them around that size. So as you can see, this file has come in at 98 megabytes. That's really large, and it takes a long time for everybody to download that. So I'm going to show you just a really simple way to make that file size a lot smaller. And anytime you make files from any other program, like for instance Photoshop, the last thing you will do anyway is to save it. And you're going to come down here just as you would any other time. Now this is an existing file, and you can do this with existing files as well as with new files that you're making PDFs from. Come down to Save As. This was saved as a regular PDF. Right down here it says Reduced Size PDF. That's all you have to do is click that one. Then it's going to come over and ask you if you want to retain the existing parameters. And that's usually a good thing to do because most of our students here are using a latest version of Adobe Acrobat. So say OK there. And then, of course, it will ask you to save your file name and go ahead and save it as whatever file name you're using. Usually it will be your last name underscore and the week and assignment number. And save it. And it's processing your images now. It's reducing the size of the images that are in this file, which is what normally makes it so large. Okay, now it's all done, so I'm going to pull up the information on that to show you the difference here. See, this one was 98 megabytes. Look how much smaller this is. That's a much more viable size for our classroom environment. So I expect to see that everybody is reducing their file sizes so that we all can download those in a reasonable amount of time, and we have reasonable leftover space in our classroom environment. Thanks everybody. I hope this helps. Bye now.